like her. I want to be in that car that we're in. You think I don't want to live that lifestyle that we're living? You think I don't want to afford that meal? I deserve it, friend. So I cannot be with someone who cannot give me that. If I can do it myself.
I want to ask you a question. Okay, I want to tell you something, yeah? You think those men that have money will want to be with a lady like you?
Of course. They do.
No.
They do.
No.
They're the one who are chasing me.
Okay,
wait. What's a lady like her? Explain a lady like her.
Stop.
You're saying a lady like her.
They just want to have fun with you.
I want to have fun with them also.
That's it, but you can never be their woman.
I am their woman.
No, you're not. You're just a side.
Okay.
Are you normal? Are you normal? Are you normal? Peace.
Chef.
I'm telling you. Listen, let me tell you. You're just going to be a side piece. Men are not that stupid, you know. Men are not that stupid.
This pussy is hurricane. This one is bomb. It's everywhere I go. I'm a fucking main chick.
Hey! My God.
I remove. When I get, I eliminate. It's chess.
The problem is, I like the fact that you're seeing yourself as a 10, pussy good, and all that. But
everywhere
how do we see?
You won't see. Because I don't want you to see. People who know, they know. Am I lying?
Who know?
No, you're not lying. Am I lying?
No, nobody knows, please.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Because I'm private.
You're not private, man.
I am. That's why you don't know.
You're not private. You're not a private person.
Let me help you, Rezi.
Yes, please.
Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, I go by the name of Unfiltered Giddy, and if you're new here, definitely subscribe to this Unfiltered Femme Honey. As I always say, gumnandi apa umelentoni. What are you waiting for? Do subscribe so that you can become a member of this Unfiltered Femme Honey. So loves, on today's video we're actually going to feature a podcast yaga Doromongi, of which is called I Don't Be Surprised, I Beg. And on that first episode she was actually featuring Oraz's King. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but apparently he was a co-host there, and obviously they were talking about Jolofinas and how Nigerian men treat us as South African women. And guys, to my surprise, this guy was actually brutally honest on that podcast. And guys, let's just be honest, watching that podcast, you could tell Udoro wasn't actually comfortable because of this guy was actually spitting the truth in terms of what men actually do see in them. So on that podcast, he was actually telling Uguti, no Doro, you're not that special towards the Nigerian men that you're actually dating. Just because of they make you feel special by actually buying these luxury things, that doesn't mean you're actually the main chick. Because of us Nigerian men, we don't actually take girls like that serious because of we don't see the wife material in them. You are here wearing short stuff, being naked, and you think me as a Nigerian man would actually take you serious. Of course I will want to spend on you because that's the love language that we actually do know as Nigerian men. So you can tell Uguti this guy was actually like telling girls Uguti, don't think you are actually special just because of you are actually dating a Nigerian man. And guys, the funny part is that this thing has been said long time ago. Like, people will tweet on Twitter saying, "Good South African women are being used by Nigerian men just because of they give them money. That doesn't mean good they do actually love them." And the fact Gucci, this guy actually came on the podcast and actually confirmed everything. And we know Gucci, when South African people are actually saying that Gucci, these guys are actually using you, it seems like they're actually jealous of them just because of they living a luxury life, of which yes they are, but you won't find a husband in terms of you being getting those expensive gifts or those expensive car. As they said, good guys, these people are not being taken serious by these Nigerian men. And it's very hard to actually find a South African woman who's actually married to a Nigerian man. We don't find that. Yes, we see these South African women are mostly dating Nigerian mainly because of how they treat them or how they spoil them. But you'll never see them getting married with those Nigerian men. So you see, us as women, South African women, we tend to think money before everything. How would you actually be taken serious if you are busy? All you want is money. All you want is wearing those naked clothes and stuff like that. This guy was actually honest, saying, how would I actually take someone serious and make that person actually my wife while she's busy here wearing short things? And to them, as Udo said, she thought him saying that is being controlling. No, guys. We lost our culture as South African women. We lost it. If you go to Nigeria, yes, there are those who actually wear like short stuff and stuff like that, mainly because they go into a club. But it's very rare to actually get those women in our Nigeria because of how they respect themselves. But when it comes to us South African women, we tend to lose our culture and try to please these Nigerian men, of which they don't take us serious as South African women because of how lost we are. And it's a thing now, Guti. Once you date a Nigerian man, you have made it in life. Those things that like this person's actually getting from this Nigerian man is just like material things. Isithunzi sakho at the end of the day, guys, siyawa phansi. No one would actually take you serious just because of you dated a Nigerian man. And guys, don't get me wrong by saying this. I'm not saying Guti like as South African women shouldn't date Nigerian men. No, but we need to respect ourselves. We need to respect ourselves to a point, Guti. Like, guys, we lost ourselves in this whole thing. We lost our respect as women, and we feel so obligated to get something from this Nigerian men just because of this thing. Wuti, we see influencers getting luxury things from Nigerian men and stuff like that, and think Wuti, that's what we actually deserve from this men. How will they actually take us serious if we want we want them, we date them just because of we feel like we deserve luxury things? No, that's not how it works. We need to respect ourselves as women. And if like I get a guy, a Nigerian guy, let me just respect that guy and just leave, like date the way I used to date when it comes to South African men. So why do I feel the need to see just because of I'm dating a Nigerian man, I should live this kind of lifestyle? I understand good they are like their love language is spoiling their woman, but that doesn't mean good we are obligated for them to actually spoil us as South African women. No. As you saw, this guy actually did say, Guti, like, how would you take a South African woman who feels like you owe him, like you owe her something? I'm honestly glad, Guti, this guy actually did mention it. Because of if other people as South African, when we say it, they feel like we're actually jealous of them, Guti, they living a luxury life. Of which that's not true. We are losing ourselves in this whole thing, Guti. We deserve luxury things in life. Ladies, like South African women, open your mind. I believe like a lot of South African women should actually watch that podcast so that they can understand ukuthi like isdima sabo siyawa phansi just because of we want to live this luxury life. Why don't you work for yourself? Why don't you work for your own money and stop demanding money from this Nigerian men? We feel like this Nigerian man actually owes us just because we are beautiful. But you won't get married mainly because of, I'm not saying Guti getting married it's a achievement, no. But like sizwiza isithunzi sethu just because of we want this luxury life that we see on the Instagram. Just imagine watching Abo Kolikabashe, Abo Doromongi, like as young women, we see them living this luxury life, and they do say good they actually getting money from this Nigerian men. And obviously, us as like young women, we would wanna actually date like this Nigerian men so that nathi so phila impilo le bayiphilayo bona self. So do you get me, Guti? Like we are losing ourselves as South African women just because of we wanna be Jolofinas. But anyway, that's my 2 cent opinion regarding this whole situation. Do feel free to actually comment down your own opinion regarding this whole situation and tell me how do you feel. This guy was actually, like for me, he was actually brutally honest. And I like that Guti actually came on that podcast and share his side of the story as a Nigerian. But anyway, that's it for me. do subscribe if you're actually new here, and comment down below in the comment section telling me how do you feel about this whole situation regarding Jolofinas. But honestly guys, in my own opinion, I really feel we are degrading ourselves to these Nigerian men. They don't really take us serious. Like honestly, they're using us, and obviously they do have money and they do spend on their women, but that doesn't mean Gucci they taking us serious in terms of making us their wives and stuff like that. But anyway, that's it for me guys. I love you guys. Bye.